Id is the second film from director Kei Fujiwara, who is most notable for her acting role as the woman in Shinya Tsukamoto's Tetsuo, the Iron Man. This 2005 film, which Fujiwara also acts in, is a bizarre and oftentimes completely incomprehensible look at a small town where the residents on a pig farm are slowly driven to madness as they indulge in their primal desires. Featuring plenty of blood, stop motion, pigs, grotesque makeup, masturbation, sexual confusion, and vomit. This movie is truly bizarre and quite unlike anything I had ever seen before. Perhaps for the first time in my Japanese horror viewing experience, when I finished the DVD, I had completely no idea what I had just watched, and I could not tell you what the main point or theme of the movie was. That's not to say that I didn't enjoy it, however. I finished the film and I thought, even though I don't completely grasp everything that I had just seen, this was a pretty creative and pretty thought-provoking film, so I quite enjoyed it. And I thought the film had a lot to say on a lot of different themes: sexual confusion, sexual identity, the conscious versus the unconscious mind. And of course the id, the title word I suppose, comes from the id, the ego, and the superego. So it's a pretty brainy film in some regards, and yet at the same time there's so much blood and there's so much sexuality that it appeals to that market as well. So I thought it was a really strange film, to be honest, and I liked it. The way the film is shot makes it look much older than it actually is, and the director has included plenty of blood and guts and great costumes and special effects in the movie. The music is also equally memorable, with a tune from a harmonica playing a key role early on in the film. The acting was passable, nothing too noteworthy, however. There were many comedic moments throughout the film, as well as many inexplainable and tense moments. The DVD comes from Tokyo Shock, and everything looks and sounds great. The only extras of note are a stills gallery and some trailers, both for this film and other Tokyo Shock releases. Nothing spectacular, of course, but then again, the DVD was only $10 at Best Buy, so it's quite a bargain. Wow, it was a film that was both completely incomprehensible, and yet I really enjoyed it. And I'm trying to figure out why that is, because I have no idea what just happened when I watched it. And I think the reason that I liked it so much was that it's so different from other films in this genre. Everyone is so familiar with the Japanese ghost story. We're so familiar with the girls with the long hair and the strange noises, that to see something like this that takes like these strange pigs and these bizarre people and they're doing random and crazy things, it's a breath of fresh air for the genre. And so for that, I enjoyed the creativity. Also, getting the DVD, I mean, it just came out, and it's only $10 at Best Buy. So it's a bare bones DVD, but it's an interesting film, and I really recommend it. If you want a movie that will have you thinking and leave you puzzled, then for its cheap price, it is a great bet. The sexual content might put some people off, but I felt that it was all handled pretty tastefully. The bloody scenes are also pretty graphic, but they're very over the top, so you can kind of tell that it's not to be taken too seriously in that regard. Some of the costumes certainly brought to mind the Iron Man, and that was pretty cool considering the director acted in that film. The results from the poll at tokyoswan.blogspot.com are in, and the next review, which has been decided by you, is going to be Takashi Miike's shocking miniseries, MPD Psycho. So thanks to everyone who voted and who has gone and visited the site, and if you haven't visited tokyoswan.blogspot.com yet, please make sure you do. And yeah, that'll be the next review, and we'll see you next time.